Oh shit. Hi, twice. Can you hear me good, or is the music too loud? Hey, hey. Oh, well, hello, wait, was I? But please tell me right away, is it good? Oh, the moon is here, Carl. Hello, hello. Is the music good? Because I know they always complain about my music. Okay, good. Okay, so we're looking at this emergency live that we're having. Looks like we did come back. Oh, it looks like we're respecting 59,000 very, very much. I just need to go slowly go down. Okay, so this could happen right now. So if we're taking the support right here on the daily chart, on the 1 hour chart, I'm sorry, we could actually see this as the fake out. So the market came back down, retested the previous resistance, also a support around 59,000, comes back up, can come back down again to 60,000, and then you see the continuation. So this is actually what can happen right now when we're having candlestick looking like this, especially from the 1 hour and above. This is a fake out. Could definitely be that. So we just might have the continuation right now to 65,000. I do believe we can have that around that area. I need to see how it looks. Yeah. Going down to the 15 minutes. Also want to see how it looks on the on the 15 minutes chart. And this is how we are looking at it. I think Mark is sleeping right now. Can't sleep when the market is moving this much. I just have to go down. Just 1 second, guys. I just need to look at my... Yeah, okay. Okay, just 1 second. I need to do this like that, and we want to see the targets that we're having on this on the lower time frames also. So you can see that you had this huge movement to the downside. Right now, are we going up or down? It looks like we can actually continue up right now. As I told you before, that we do have this we do have a huge wick right now to the downside, and we came back down to target 1, and that was 59,000. We can see how it looks on the 2 hour chart. 1. So this is what I was talking about just in the beginning on this live that I had. So when we're having a fake outlet like this, we did come back down to the previous support right here at the 59,000. What we have to wait and see for right now, if this is a valid fake out, you see this candlestick right here comes back inside of the support 1 more time, so the market can actually come back down to 60,000 1 more time, also the previous support, and then we're starting to see the movement to the upside. What are you expecting this week? Yeah, I definitely can. If we're seeing movement right now to the upside, we can definitely come back up to 65,000. I mean, just in 1 or 2 days, because you can see how Bitcoin is moving. So Bitcoin is moving, just we are having consolidation for a while, then you're seeing huge movement to the upside. Just between target 1 and target 2, we can just want to show you, just from this level to the second level, from target 2 to target 1, it's the exact same distance in between. So this could definitely happen just in a couple of days. So I don't think you should worry about that. It's not gonna take forever. But right now we have to see if the market actually is gonna give us some clear higher highs and higher lows, because we did have this box right here, and with box I mean sideways market. Market broke to the downside, created its first leg, comes back up, maybe comes back down again, creates its second leg, And that's the confirmations that we're actually on our way up, because when we're having just this this candlestick right here, we don't have so much to as I can only talk for myself, but I don't use this one as a valid buy opportunity, because the market can come back down one more time. So I have to have two confirmations right now that the market is actually continuing to have this as a support. And we can then, at that point, we're going down to the lower time frames and looking at where we had our previous support and resistance zones, because these are very, very important. So you can have this zone right here. The one thing that I want right now on Bitcoin, I want to have a bearish candlestick to the downside, so I can put a Fibonacci right now. So I can put a Fibonacci to see where the pullback can come back down to. So let's say if we're having a bearish candlestick that hasn't been formed yet, but if we're having it around here, the market can come back down to pull back to the 50 and 61% targets or levels that we're having on the Fibonacci levels, and then you see the continuation to the upside. So this was the fake out, comes back inside of the support again, comes back down, creates the second leg, and that's a confirmation that I'm going long on Bitcoin. But we also have to have in mind right now, we have to look at other areas to see if the market can come to. So for example, this high that we're having, that we did have during at this session. No, I want to take it this. So during New York session, we had the high right here. So I want to see how the market is reacting to that level. So it's not going to look like something like this. Natalie, there's no volume in Bitcoin pump. It can be a dead cat bounce. Yeah, I don't use volume, but you are right. You're right. I don't use volume, but you can be right. I only look at the candlestick. That's the only thing that I do. But this is the fake out. Like we can go back in time just so you can see how it actually looks. So maybe we can look at the 4-hour chart. How about let's see if we're having a fake out right now. Hi Queen JD, how are you? Let's see, I don't have a good one right now just because we're talking about it. I just want to show you the fake outs that we can have. Yeah. Sorry that I'm quiet, guys. I just need to look at the charts. So a lot of things happening inside of my brain right now, even if it doesn't look like that. But I just want to give you the right information of what I see. So sometimes it's really hard talking while I'm analyzing the market. So just give me a few seconds, guys. Don't leave me. Oh yeah, we're having some huge continuation right now. So just 1 second. I just need to... Just one second. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we are heading up right now. We have huge movement to the upside. Very, very huge. So... But this was the target that I did have. I did have target 1. We saw the market coming back down to the target 1. We saw the market giving us wicks to the downside. We can even go down to the 5 minutes chart and see what happened. Even if it's hard to look at the 5 minutes chart, you could definitely break everything down so we can just to see how it looks. And we did have on the lower time frames, we did have huge wicks like this, and you also had a inverted hammer right here. So looking at the wicks, wick, and an inverted hammer, almost a morning star at the 5 minutes chart, continuation to the upside. We came inside the support around here that I did have, and the market then retested it. It did close just below. It depends on how you have the line. You can use this at the end of these candles right here. So we could see that it actually broke it, came back down, retested it, continuation. Oh, Jesus Lord, right? Oh, we're going up. That's great. So now we know that target 1 was very valid. We could take the Fibonacci also from the low to the high. Oh my God, can you see? Okay, I've been doing this for a couple of, I mean, with just this area, but this is perfect. Having a buy limit order, you just had a wick entry, and that is so beautiful. I love these, and that's why it's really when you're having Fibonacci, that's how you get the perfect wick entries. Whoa, you're so technically good. What have you studied? I've studied market structure and candlestick patterns. That's what I have done. So that's why it's really easy for me to spot these things. And that's why I don't use other, I don't use, what is it called? Indicators. I don't use that. This is the only thing that I'm looking at. So right now, obviously, we're having a huge movement to the upside. So Wesley, please do not sell the market right now. Just giving you a heads up right here. Hey, Wesley. Okay, so we are looking at the 15 minutes chart right now on Bitcoin, and we can see that we are at this previous resistance that I did talk about, and we are reacting to that chart to that resistance right now. So if I want to find a new buy opportunity on Bitcoin, I want to see how market will react to this, if it's gonna break it or not, if it's gonna come back down a little bit. So I need a bearish candlestick right now to see where I can put my Fibonacci level. We can also do it like this, so we can, so when if the market comes back down to this support again, we're putting an alert. So if it comes back down, TradingView will tell me, hey Natalie, we are right now at 60,200. I am selling right now, but having a nice stop loss that would, I hope, Wesley, I hope you're not selling the market right now. I'm dead serious. I hope you're not doing that. I mean, I'm joking, but no, I'm serious. Don't do that. Wesley, be patient to enter for your next trade, my king. Yeah, I am in a long and short. Wesley, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? How do you know whether or not wicks will get filled? In the FACA, we had wicks, but you've told us that wicks get filled. Not all of the wicks get filled. Some of them, you have to look at how the wicks are, they are forming. You have wicks like this. All of them doesn't have to be filled. It depends on how the market looks. But you see this wick right here, you have a huge momentum. So sometimes the market just have to fill that. But you're having a wick right here. That is a doji telling us, hey, we're retesting a previous support or resistance. We're breaking it, coming back down. So it depends. I mean, you have this wick right here too. It's so hard telling you what types of wick it is. It's just a feeling that you're having when you've been studying the market so much. You've been looking at the market like 5 million times. So right now you can recognize the market, how it moves. But I definitely could see the market coming back down again. If you're just looking at this candlestick right here, you're having the huge wick to the downside. It comes back down. It almost touches a support. The same thing here. So if we are seeing the market having movements to the downside again, if it's respecting this resistance right here, it could just come back down one more time to the support, and then you see the continuation creates our second leg, and at that point this wick that I'm talking about will get filled. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it can come back down, and that is also a Fibonacci level. So that's why you have to be patient now, guys. You have to be patient because the market can come back down again. Right now, we just created a new low. And we are right now breaking the support that I was talking about that we're having on the 15 minutes. So we just have to wait and see if it's going to continue to the upside, come back down and retest it, continuation. But I mean, if we're heading to 65,000, it's other areas that we have to break before we're coming to 65,000. So it will not just happen right away. I mean, it could do that, but I mean, if we're looking at we have to look at the daily chart too and see what's happening. We're taking these away because it's so messy. I'm taking that one away, that one away. Always remember, try to have a clean chart. Okay, so right now we are trying to break 61,500, right? So if we're breaking that with huge movement like we're having right now, first of all, even we do have the wick right here at 65,000, but you also have the close of the bodies right here. And going back in time, we can see on the 4-hour chart that this was also a previous resistance right here. So you're having market moving from zone to zone. So right now we're trying to break 61,500. If we're breaking that level, we're coming up to 63,400. We're coming to that level, start to see the movements maybe to the downside or to the upside. And if we're breaking that level, we're going to 65,000. So the market is always moving from zone to zone. And you're finding your zone going back in time, looking at, okay, this was a previous resistance that we did have. This is a previous support that we did have. This is a Fibonacci level. So that's why you see the market, like, for example, like this at 61,500 going back in time, looking at the daily chart. Or was it maybe the weekly chart even? That was a wick. I took it from the weekly wick that we're having, that we did have on the 5th of April. And I was talking about that in the earlier live stream that I did have today. And that is why we saw the movement to the downside. So this, and I've been telling you guys that when you're having huge movement, when the market decided that now we are in a uptrend, we don't have to have huge pullbacks looking like this. We can just have small pullbacks, and that's why it's really important for us to see where the target has been before. Where's the levels? Right now, I did have a perfect level around 59,000, but that's only because I can see where the market has been here before. But if it's breaking that level, you need another level. If it's breaking that level, you need another level. So always use these levels so you'll always be ahead of time. Because when the market came down to this level, even if we have huge movements and you're starting to see wicks, you know, okay, we are at target 1 right now. Let's see how the market reacts to it. We can go down to the lower time frames. Okay, you have a huge wick. You start to see that you're having a small bearish candlestick on the 30 minutes. Okay, you're breaking it down to 15 minutes. You're having small wicks. So this is telling us that the market doesn't have much power right now. You have a engulfing candle, even on the 15 minutes. Market continues to the upside from a level that is very respected since before. so you know how market is moving against the levels. It's really important, guys. This is why I'm very good at looking at the market without indicators, without anything, because I use levels. This is the only thing that I use. Market does the same thing over and over and over again. Even if I have a trend line, the market can break the trend line because it needs to come back even more. I am in a long from 59,000 to 90, okay? I am in a long at 59. 200. Oh, okay. Wesley. Tell me you love me now. I always love you, Wesley, but this was actually the first good thing you've been telling me since I started talking to you. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Continue doing this. Now, Wesley and everyone else, when you're taking a trade that's actually in profit, you have to study why you're in profit right now and why you were in drawdown or you got stop loss before. So just trying to analyze these two things against each other. What are you doing right now? Because Wesley, you are doing something that you usually not do, because you're always selling in a downtrend or buying selling in a uptrend and buying in a downtrend. You always do the opposites. Wesley, I'm in a long from 59. Yeah, that's good, guys. Really good. You've been using these levels. That's very good. Or you've seen them yourself. I'm so proud of you guys. Continue doing that. Okay, we can look at, we can see on Ethereum we are having the same thing on Ethereum right now. We did have this, what was it? So we did have this head and shoulder right now. Oops. So right now we are at the neckline again. Why did you go long in that period? Are you talking to P or someone else? I said I was selling because I thought it would bounce from resistance as a dead cat. Okay, Wesley. Okay, guys, looking at Bitcoin right now, can you see how perfect this is? It's so funny doing this together with you. We can really see what's happening against these levels. Okay, so we're going down to the lower time frames. Can you see how perfectly this level got rejected? Can you see? Can you see how good it is? So what we have to do right now, we're using 15-minute chart. It's 5 minutes left of this 15 minutes. So right now, if this is gonna close like this, we can take the 15 minutes on Fibonacci from the low, and that is 59500. Take it to the high 61260. If we are seeing the market coming back down to Fibonacci level 6163, start to see movement to the upside. It also will come back down and retest this support with the 50% Fibonacci level. So it would actually be very perfect for us to do that. So these are the levels right now that I think that you should look for, because it looks like we're heading up. We're having huge movements right now to the upside, and that's a very good thing. But what we have to do, Wesley, is that we have to wait for the market to come back down a little bit more before we are jumping into a long, or I am jumping into a long. Remember, everything that I say, this is what I see on the market, so I am no financial advisor. And just 1 second, guys. 62. Just one second, guys. What are we expecting now? What I do right now, what I expect is that the market will come back down to 60,300. And why? Because we're having a Fibonacci level taking from the 15 minutes chart from 59473 to the high 61234. And because if I want to buy the market, I obviously always want to buy the market as low as possible, and using Fibonacci retracement is the tool that I'm using to see where the pullback can end. So if I see the market coming back down to this support one more time, looking back, you can see that we have been here one time or two times. We had a fake out, comes back down one more time, and we start to see dojis engulfing candles on the lower time frames. I'm having a long on 50%. So that is what I see right now. We are starting to have rejections right now against 61,300. And why do we have that? Because this is a previous resistance that we're having. You cannot see it so clear right now on the 1 hour chart. It looks kind of messy. So that's why it's very good for us to use the lower time frames. Also, all time frames is very good. We can see right now, okay, we do have this resistance right here, but on the 15 minutes chart, you can see that it looks better. You understand why the market comes to that area. It's so much clearer, because on the higher time frames, this is only wicks. When we're going to the 15 minutes, you see the bodies, and that's what I like to see. Would you trade Ethereum the same here as Bitcoin? I mean, they move pretty the same, but not always. But it's the same thing on Ethereum right now. We do have this huge wick right now. We came back down and retested this previous resistance here, and we have been here one more time before as a breakout retest. So what can happen right now, even if we're looking at the 1 hour chart, so this is also something that can happen. You're having a high, lower high. So what the market can do right now is that is creating a new lower high, taking a Fibonacci from, you can take it from, look how it looks on the 2 hour chart. Not that good. Okay, so we are taking Fibonacci from 3861 to the low, and that is 3700, and we just might create a new lower high because we are respecting the support. We're also around Fibonacci levels. So this is you try to have multiple. Don't just see buy opportunities or sell opportunities. If you're seeing the market moving in a certain way, looking at the 1 hour chart, we can actually see that we do have a small downtrend. So for the market actually right now to be in an uptrend, we need to break this small support that we're having, or this high right here around 3863. And we want to see a clear breakout retest, or I would want to see that. So looking at the 15 minutes, this is how it looks. But it can definitely break it. But if you're going back in time, you see. Yeah, we just have to wait and see what the market's gonna do. I mean, I cannot tell you this is gonna happen. This is only this is only what I see, but market can continue right now to 65,000 on Bitcoin. I mean, I can only follow what price is doing against these levels. That's the only thing that I can do. Also, you should get super chat and sticker set up. Yeah, please guys, like this video. It would be very nice of you. Support this channel that I'm having. Okay, let's see how it looks. I mean, we are at the, why did I have that one on? Okay, I'm taking these away. I always tell you guys, trying to have clean chart as possible, because you don't think about it, but the more things you have on the chart, it can actually just make you more confused. Can you do dot, please? Yes, I can definitely do dot. We're having the same scenario on dot. I always support you, Natalie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. It's very nice of you. I support you too, guys. I support you with doing these videos together with you, because I think it's very important. Okay, looking at dot on the 4-hour chart, we did also have this wick right now. Also have to have in mind that on the 1-hour chart, we are still in a downtrend. So just because we're having this huge volatility right now on the market, don't let that fool you that everything is gonna go up right now. The market might come back up, do a lower high, then you see the market coming back down again. Because right now we can see that we do have rejections going to the lower time frames right here on dot. We have to see, okay, why do we have rejections around that area? Okay, so let's just 1 second, guys. We just have to do it like this. I just want to see something so I can give you the right information that I do have. So just give me 1 second, guys. Patience is key. Patience is key. Patience is key. You get paid to be patient. Okay, so right now we are looking at dot on the 15 minutes, and we are having we're having a high right here, but I want to focus on this low that we did have. And let's see, and I also want to see what the market, if the market continues up, I want to see how the market does, what it does against 42.58, because this is the high. If we are right now, let's see, we just might come up to this level, and then you see that we just might see a continuation to the downside. We just want to see how it looks on the higher time frame. So this is the last lower high that we did have right here on the downtrend that I was talking about, because you had the high, you had the lower low, lower high, low, you had a lower low, but this was a fake out, a lower high, a lower low. So the market just might come back up to that area one more time and retest it. So for you to be almost 100% sure that the market is on its way up, you need the market to break the previous lower high that you're having. And this could also be the lower high, because at that point you will break the how do you say it, the market structure. The infogram. Please do ship. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, it's really pumping. Jesus Lord. Wow. Okay, but oh, let's see what we can use of that. I mean, when the market is moving this much right now, guys, when the market is moving this much right now, the best thing that you can do, because if you're not in a long right now, you missed the trade. So the worst thing that you can do right now, the worst thing you can do right now is start to buy the market. You have to wait for the market to slow down a little bit, comes back down, create a higher low. Yeah. Because, I mean, if you're starting to buy the market right now, I can guarantee that the market will come back down. So the market came back down to the support, combining with fundamentals or whatever Elion is doing. This actually happened, but remember, it did come back down to the support. You have been here as a resistance, support, came back down, support. Going to the 15 minutes, or we can even go back down to the 5 minutes chart. You can see that we started to have higher lows, taking Fibonacci from low to the high. Market came back down, respected it, continue up. If you missed that first entry, Fibonacci from low to the high, market came back down to Fibonacci, spike to the upside. Obviously, we never know that the market will move this much, but you're having clear information from the market that it's telling you, hey, we're going up from now. But how much, we don't know. That's why you have to have take profits and stop loss, because you don't know how the market will move. We don't know about these things. So if you're having a take profit, that's not right here, and you might have your take profit around here. That's good, as long as you're in profit. Don't be greedy, because we never know how much the market actually will do it. Alien did it again, long. Yeah. So yeah, this is I bought SHIB on. I hope does not end the buy rumor, sell the news event. Hey guys, smash the like button. Yeah, please guys. Please guys, like this YouTube video, please. Just would be very nice of you. Mental, I hope none of you are holders. Hey, Silit Balasak, how are you? We're waiting for the market, if it will come back down to the support. Shiba to the moon. Yeah, it definitely went to the moon, even if not even more than to the moon. Jupiter, something like that. It's very nice having so many people in this chat. So if you're not a part of Bitcoin Census community that we're having, we do have a link below to our Telegram group where we always talk about cryptocurrencies. And just like this video that I do have right now, an emergency live, I did give it to the guys in the Telegram group. So you'll always have updates from me, from Andy, and from the other people in the team. If we're just having news or updates on different cryptocurrencies. And Wesley just put the link into Wesley did just put the link into the comments, and you can join the Bitcoin community right there on the Telegram group. So we discuss cryptocurrencies every single day together. Hi Natalie, first time I've seen you today. I like it. I love your accent. Where are you from? Oh, hi Save with Crypto. I'm from Sweden. That's why I'm having this accent. So welcome. It's fun to have you here. So what we are waiting for right now, Save with Crypto, we are waiting for the market to come back down to 63.45. If we're seeing the market coming back to the Fibonacci level, also a previous support, if I see the market reacts to it, and with that I mean we're starting to have, we see that the market having trouble breaking, looking like this, you're having dojis, maybe engulfing candles. I do have a limit order around that area, or I just go into market execution. So that's what I see right now. Someone wanted me to look at hi guys, holding sheep, hey Nat. Dot. We were looking at Dot. Is there any cryptocurrency that you want me to look at right now? Just gonna see how it looks on Ethereum. It looks like we're breaking it, but we need the market. Whatever we are doing right now, the only thing that we have to wait for is for the market to come back down. And looking at Bitcoin, it looks bright. We just want the market to come back down a little bit more. I do have an alert on Bitcoin because when the market comes right there, I want to see how the market reacts to it, and after that I'm taking the action. Okay, so Solana, where do we have Solana? Okay, Solana USDT. I hope it's USDT. Thank you so much for being there in this BTC dump and pump event. No problem, guys, no problem. I was looking at the charts too, and someone in the Telegram group told me, Natalie, you should go live right now. And I was like, of course I do, of course. Okay, we're looking at Solana. We have been looking at Solana because I did have a previous what's it called, live stream earlier today, and we do have the levels on right now, but we did come back down, just like Bitcoin. We came back down to 153, and we touched it, came back up. We do have another support right here on the 1 hour chart, so this could also be, just 1 second, I want to see how it looks on the 4 hour chart. So this looks so much better if we're looking at the 4 hour chart. The market have been going sideways right now since 15th of October. So for 3 days the market has been moving sideways. Market tried to break this support right here, so this could be the fake out, just as I told you guys about Bitcoin. You're having, when the market is moving sideways, what we are waiting for is obviously to see, okay, will the market break to the upside or will it break to the downside? So this happens. You had the support right here, a resistance right here. The market broke it, came back down again. So if you just bought the market at that point, you would have been faked out because the market came inside from the came back into the consolidation one more time. And what happened right now also is that you saw the market moving out from the support. It broke the support. So if you are just a breakout trader, you sold the market right here. And when the candlestick looks like this is a fake out. It can come back down too, but usually what happens is that you're having the first leg outside the support. Looks like we're going down, so everyone starts to sell the market, because you are, when you Google things, when you're looking at YouTube, everyone says, okay, breakout. When the market breaks the support, you're selling the market. What they don't tell you is that most of the time, because you have to look at the overall picture, we are in an uptrend. Market fakes you out, come back inside the consolidation one more time, gives you the second leg. This is when the move actually starts to happen. So you need the two confirmations right here. So when you're selling the market as a breakout trader, you're just selling based on hope, that you're hoping the market will continue back down. You're hoping that the market will look like this. But what actually happens is that the market is just fooling you. It happens a lot. Comes back down, retest, continuation to the upside. So if you're just having some patience, just wait for a couple of more hours, you'll be in profit. And you can see, if we're looking at this support or resistance right here, this is a target for the market to come back down to. If we're looking at the 4-hour chart, we're taking Fibonacci from low to the high. So we could also see the market coming down to these areas without breaking the uptrend. Wesley and I are bad at waiting. Yeah, you are. But that's the journey of becoming a trader. Everything in life, you just want everything so quick. But when you realize that you have to have the patience to it, then that's when everything will be okay. And you're gonna be like, why didn't I do this before? You know? Okay, so that's what I see right now on Sol. What I want to see is the market coming back down to the support at 157.33. Yes. Weekly close above 60K. Okay, we can go back to Bitcoin right now. I'm going to look at the other pairs that you wanted me to see. I just want to see how it looks. I want to see how it looks on the lower time frames. Okay, we're coming back up to support resistance one more time. So the market just might not come back down because we're having huge movement to the upside. So what can happen is that we're breaking this resistance. It comes back down, retest it as a new support. So that is also something that can happen right now. So two scenarios for Bitcoin: break the resistance, turn it into a new support, or comes back down to Fibonacci level, respect it, or it just might continue back down. But we just have to focus on one thing right now. So if the market comes back down here, we are taking the action, looking at, okay, is it holding, is it breaking? If it's breaking this level, it just might come back down to this support right here, fill the wick that I was talking about, then you see the continuation again. HBR, Amanda Lewis. Hello, Amanda. How are you? HBR USD, or is it USDT? Where's the indicator say it's short, we do long, guys? Okay, so that's why it's really important, guys, when you're using indicators, you have... Chart is telling everything. Market structure, candlestick, they're telling you everything, guys. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Rivas. Guys, when you want me to look at a pair, you have to give me the whole pair. You don't just write HBR, because you have USDT, you have Bitcoin, you have everything. So please, guys, help me with that. So otherwise, I would just take another I will just take another pair until you are telling me what you want me to look at. Just help me. Okay, if we're looking at HBRUSD, if that's the right thing to do, we could definitely come back down to okay, we're having the same thing right here. We're taking a Fibonacci instead from the 4-hour chart. From the lowest point to the highest point right here is 50 millions. Yeah, so please just look at what I'm doing right here, because I'm not going to talk about all of these numbers right here. It's going to take forever. We are more 69 viewers. I know, right? It's very, very glad. Please, guys, like this video if you like it. It will help me so much. Okay, so what I see right now on HBR, Amanda, is that it's the same thing with all the other pairs that we were looking at. We do have the support right here that the market broke. This could be the fake out. So when everyone is selling the market comes back up, gives you a second leg right here, and then you see the continuation to the upside. Because on the overall picture, we are in a uptrend. Even if we had a small downtrend right here, we're looking at the overall picture, and we are maintaining a higher lows. We had a Fibonacci on the daily, or was it on the weekly? So we could see the market actually came back down, retested 50% 2 times, almost 3 times. So after that, the market doesn't have to come back down here. So we are just trying to find other areas where we can find a Fibonacci levels or support and resistance. And so right now, look if the market will break this previous support, comes back inside of it again, and if we are seeing the market coming back, create the other leg right here, I have a buy opportunity, and that's around, yeah, millions of numbers, 35919083. You got it? Just screenshot it if there's if you're wondering. So that's what I see. Okay, we're going back to Bitcoin because that's like the most interesting thing right now to see what's happening. Okay, we are, yeah, because how many hours? It's okay, it's 1 hour left before we see how the market closes. And we are right now inside the consolidation one more time. We're gonna break out after this weekly close. We all celebrate Bitcoin's all-time high close this week. Okay, let's see how the market will react to this. Going back to the lower time frames one more time. We are seeing that we're trying to break this resistance right here. So this resistance is actually very, very important right now. We have to wait and see how it's gonna move against these, because right now we are inside of the consolidation one more time. So we don't want to see the market, doesn't matter what the market does, we're just following it. But yeah, we're starting to have momentum one more time. It's trying to break. Can we give Natalie a like for her beautiful silky long blonde hair? Oh my god, guys, you're so funny. So we are looking at 61,300 to see if the market's actually gonna break it. Hi Salvador, how are you? Welcome back to my second live stream during this day. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Please do that. Please like this video. And if you're not a part of Bitcoin Census community, I have a link below where we have our Telegram group. You also have a website that we always put up daily news about cryptocurrencies. You have a lot of information. You can see it. I'm gonna show you. So this is the website that we're having. So please guys, go into this and you'll have daily updates. Look at this. You have Andy talking about cryptocurrencies. He's the best. You have looking at different pairs. You have updates all the time. If you don't know how to buy Bitcoins, you do have guys how to buy, how to trade Bitcoin, how to short Bitcoin, Bitcoin 101. You have beginners guides. Guys, this is so good for you. You have it in English, in France, Spain, Spanish, Spain, Spanish. It's really good. So please go into bitcoinsenses.com and you can read whatever you want to read, what you're interested in. If you like Natalie's hair, press the button. If you like if you like hair TA, press subscribe button. You're so sweet, guys. What's Telegram? Is it like a Discord? Yeah, Telegram is like more like a WhatsApp. Not a WhatsApp. Yeah, it's like Discord, but it's very simple. So you'll be in a group. Where we always talk about cryptocurrencies, and as I told you before, we always give up. So for example, right now when I had this emergency live, I actually sent out my link to the guys in the Telegram group so they could just click on the link and then they come to us, and we discuss cryptocurrencies every single day. So you'll be able to see when Wesley is actually in drawdown like 90% of the time, and everyone is everyone is laughing with him, not against him or at him. But we do have a lot of fun in the chat. So please everything's for free, so you can definitely come into it. You're more than welcome. Do you like stinky Oscar surströmming? I don't. I've never actually tasted surströmming. Okay, so we're breaking the support right now. It looks like that. Or resistance, sorry. We're breaking the resistance. We're going to Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm sorry, to see, okay, we are breaking Ethereum too. We are breaking Ethereum too. We are breaking the level that I was talking about. So this is not valid right now. So what we are looking for, we're looking to where we can actually, or I can find to go long on the market. But we're having such huge momentum right now, so it's really hard. We just have to wait and see when the market is so slowly going, slows down. But it perfectly came back down to the resistance. Perfectly. It tells us all the time what it's doing. We just have to figure out. Sometimes it's not easy. But using the support and use different levels, you'll understand why. Even if you didn't take the trade, you can understand what happened. So maybe next time when you're seeing the same thing, you'll be more prepared because you've seen, oh, the market does this right now. Okay, because before it happened, so it just might happen one more time. That's what I'm telling you guys. Market does the same thing over and over again. We just have to spot these moments. Okay, we need to look at the 4 hours. So we do have a new support right here that is very good using. If the market decides to come back down a little bit more, we know that even if this is the fake out, so market can come back down to that one more time. The market can come back down to 3766 before it takes off. But I really want to have a bearish candlestick to the downside. Otherwise, it's really, really hard for me to have a Fibonacci level. Wesley gave us his own indicator. Yeah, but Wesley, you're so funny. I mean, guys, it's great to have a community where you can talk about things that you're actually interested in, because I promise you, my friends, they don't know nothing about cryptocurrency. So when I'm talking about it, they're like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, well, whatever. Even if I'm working with this, they don't take it seriously. I only have one friend, and he actually went up to 10, was it 10K today? 10K. It was his first 10K. Because and I think he bought Bitcoin 8 months ago, and today he was very happy. But that's like the only thing. He's the only one. So it's great to have communities where you can talk about things like this. Okay, so right now we are at the resistance right here. We are having a doji, a bearish doji. That's very good. If the market closes like that, we're going to the oh yeah, I mean, it just began, so we just have to wait and see how this candle will close. Is this Bitcoin? Oh yeah, we're on Bitcoin. You're my friend, Natalie. You're my friend. Everyone's my friend right now. No, I'm joking. It's very funny to have you guys. I'm very happy to be here with you. I enjoy it very much. Okay, let's see. Okay, we did break. Okay, so this is very important now, guys. We are breaking the high right here that I was talking about. So what can happen is that we're actually having, because right now we are moving to Asia session right now. So the market can be very volatile right now, because we're having the opening of a new session. So what we have to wait and see is how volatile it's gonna be. You saw the baby dip on Bitcoin 2-3 hours ago and had a feeling some of us will start freaking out and began this live stream. Thanks for thinking about your new viewers. No problem, guys. I mean, this is the funny thing. I mean, this is very important. I know how hard it is with trading, so I mean, why not share it with you guys? I know how hard it is. When I began trading, I swear to God, if I could have someone like me, I mean, that would have saved me like 3 years. I'm not gonna. I'm just trying to break everything down the way I wanted to have it for myself. Hello, Natalie. Where can I find your Telegram group link? Okay, Wesley, please, can you send her the link in the chat below so she can go into it? Or Kyros, maybe it's... Yeah, so you are having the link to our Bitcoin Census community Telegram group right there. Wesley van de Braak just put it into the chat. So please, you are more than welcome to be in the group. Where was Andy when you started, Natalia? Andy was already in Bitcoin Census. I came after him. And Andy he's amazing. He's very, very good at what he's doing. So if you're not familiar with us, we also have a guy named Andy. He's so good. He also have live streams. So when he put up the videos, you have to go into his live streams and see what he's doing. He's very good. Okay, we are right now looking at Bitcoin. We are at the resistance. We are having some trouble breaking it. That's no problems, because that's what happens when you're coming to a resistance zones. The market will pull back a little bit. How much? That's what we have to see. Wait, that's the old long, right, Wesley? Okay. If Bitcoin breaks this resistance, what's the target? If the target, let's see. where we can have the targets. It can be okay, so targets for Bitcoin, I would say the first target would be around 62,177. And why is that? Because that is the close of the 1 hour chart, 1 hour time frame right here. And the second target that you can have, just one second, the second target you can have is, where were I? Oh, the 1 hour chart. The second target could be 62,617. But if you want to hold it, I would definitely say 65,000, because that is the all-time high. So if we are continuing to the upside, we will break the all-time high, and that's 65,000. You just might have it quite above, around 66,000 too, because you just might have a wick that takes your take profit and then it comes back down, because the market comes to certain areas and then it will retrace back until it finds the power, the liquidity, and then it continues back up again or back down. So these are the targets right now. So I'm using the previous high. You can also have 62,600 as the first target, but these are the targets that I'm talking about, so you can take whatever. Natalie, do you suggest any beginner books, tutorials on market structure? The thing was, when I started, I actually just started to, I didn't have anything special I didn't read any books or nothing. I was just listening. I just try to break everything down. So what I can do is that I can try to give you, I can make a video of how I see market structure, because I don't have like a certain book, I don't have a certain video or anything, because I did it all myself, just taking pieces from different, I just puzzled everything together. So that's something that I can do, is that I make my own video so you can see how I see it. I have no friends to talk about crypto in my real life. Nice to join the community that love crypto as I do and talk about it anytime. That's good. That's very good. I think we should love that. Wesley, you should love that. I know you would. Okay, we're breaking resistance right now. We can go back down to 5 minutes chart. Can you see? Oh my god, guys, this is so perfect. You had a bearish candlestick on the 15 minutes. It closed just right here. Now we're having continuations, but we're going to the 15 minutes to see if we're gonna have a doji right now. So in 5 minutes, we'll see how. Okay, so Asia session has just started. So we just might have a pullback down a little bit, because remember, when the new sessions is opening, the market will move in certain ways. Break is happening, resistance begins push through. We'll go into Ethereum, because these are the biggest pairs that I'm actually looking at right now. When we're having huge momentum like this, just want to see how it goes, because if I'm gonna start to look at 100 pairs right now, it's just gonna confuse myself too. Sometimes you need to be very focused. Even if I'm talking to you guys, I do it for myself also. So we're trying to keep it simple, right? Okay, so we did break this lower high that we did have right here on Ethereum. We did break 3813. So we just might see the market coming back down. We can copy and paste the higher time frames to the lower time frames, and that was the exact same area that I already did have. So what we just might see, because right now I cannot put a Fibonacci level onto the market, but if it comes back down to 3812, we have to see how the market reacts to that level. And I'm using that level because that is the previous level that we're having. So that's why I'm focusing on that, because there's no point of me focusing on levels that has nothing to do on what's happening right here. So this level right here, we don't have to think about that right now because the market is not near that level. We have to break this level, and then we're starting to look at other levels too. Please guys, if you like this video, like the video. It would help me so much. It's 55 people in here. I'm very happy that you're listening to me. I'm so thankful. Oops. Okay. Let's see what's happening. No, that was Ethereum. We're going to Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin right now. Thank you so much. Okay, so right now we have to wait for the market to come back down a little bit. So yes, I can look at other cryptocurrencies. I just had Mina USDT. Okay, we're looking at Mina USDT. We're starting off with the daily because that's really important, guys, and especially right now when we do have this was the opening? Oh, it's 46 minutes left right now. Okay, but we did have a new no, we did not. Okay, sorry, I'm confused. Okay, so we're having a support right here that the market actually broke on the daily. But we have a new support right here on the 4-hour chart that the market looks like we're actually going to we're having the support on the 4-hour chart. So we did break the daily support right here. We're having a new support on the 4-hour chart. But what can happen right now is that because we're having the market gives us on the 4-hour chart, we still have a downtrend. Looking at, we had a high. We did have a, or was it? No. Just, I have to see how it looks on the 12-hour chart. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this market is so choppy. I don't like it. It doesn't give us a clear. It's very hard looking at this because it is a mess. You're just having huge wicks right here. Oh. Okay, so what you can look for right now is to see how the market actually will react to the support that you're having around 4.0. Because you do also have this fake out right now. So what can happen is that it comes back down to the support one more time, and then you see the continuation to the upside. If we're going down to the lower time frames, we can take a Fibonacci from low to the high, and we also have the Fibonacci level combined with the support right here around 4.068. So if you're seeing the market, as I told you, coming back down one more time, you see that I have a doji or engulfing candle. You just might see the continuation, just as I told you. Because we were at the support, we do have a doji on the 4 hour. Looking at the 1 hour, we do have the, I do believe market will come back down a little bit. It looks like that. It just can't, the market can also break the support one more time, but as long as you're seeing the market is closing above this fake out that you're having, that could be the second leg, and that would be my buy opportunity right here. But as long as the market is closing above, if the market starts to close below, you just might have a breakout retest. A new lower, not a lower high, a new lower low will be created. What's doji? You don't know what a doji is? Okay, so when you're looking at candlestick patterns, a doji is something like when you're having a small body like this and you're having wicks. That's a doji. And engulfing, you'll have an engulfing candle. So this candle engulfs the previous candle, the bearish candle right here. So this is telling us the market, could tell us that the market is going up. Did you understand what I was talking about? 404B. Yeah. Do you understand what I was saying about the doji? So it is a bad sign? No. For what? What do you mean bad sign? When you're having a doji against, let's say, support, that tells you that the support is respected, so the market will come back up. If you're having a doji against a resistance, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, it's always hard in the beginning. It's always hard. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need coffee. So Vikrant Yadhab, start to write, like, Google doji or on YouTube and see what it means, because it's really important. Because if you are new in trading overall, doesn't matter if it's cryptocurrencies or whatever chart, you need to know certain reversal patterns. So start to learn what a doji is, first of all. A doji candlestick forms a signal open and close versus equal to given time period. Yeah. Okay, so we can see that what's the clock? Oh, it's very late in Sweden. It's after 1 o'clock. A gravestone doji is more bearish and a dragonfly doji is bullish. You know, guys, I've been doing trading for so many years. I only say doji. I don't even say dragonfly. I say doji. I keep it so simple. Don't try to confuse yourself with all of these names. As long as you know what the candlestick is inside of your head, that's good. I get so excited watching the candles now. That's good. Okay, we did break this. We did break the support right here. Resistance. I'm sorry. We just might come back down a little bit more. And right now we are having a, okay, it's 9 minutes left of this candle on the 15 minutes. But if the market will close with a bearish candlestick, I'm taking my Fibonacci from low to the high, and I can also use that right now. Looking at the 5-minute chart, we can see that we do have the market continuing down. So the market can break this resistance right now. comes back down to 61109, and we're seeing a doji, dragonfly, or whatever it's called, continuation to the upside. I'm sorry guys, if we're seeing the market having huge momentum to the downside, my boy told his classroom that I sell candles. Wow. If we are seeing huge movement right now to the downside, because remember guys, we are at a resistance right now, so the market can come back down a little bit more. So we do have multiple targets to see where the market actually can come back down to. So we need to, if the market comes back down to 60,400, this could be the pullback that we want. Also comes back down to the previous support that we did break today or during the day, and that was also the fake out. So fake out to the downside, comes back inside of the market one more time, comes back down, creates its second leg right here, and I have my buy opportunity inside of the Fibonacci levels that I was talking about. Guys, does it make sense? I mean, it's 60 people in this live stream right now. Does everyone understand what I'm talking about? Is it easy for you to understand? Okay, so I'm putting an alert to this resistance right here to see if the market comes back down. I want to see how we are reacting to that level. Easy peasy. Sure. Yes, the results is we will hit 65k. Yes. Yes, it just might. Hi, Vitalion. Hello, how are you? Understood loud and clear, Nat. I was using fibs all wrong for 8 months before I found you. I'm so happy about that. Very happy. Red candlestick means that it's a giving time frame. I mean, even if even if I'm good at this, when you're looking, when you're reading, red candlestick means that a given time frame, the price is closed at lower prices than the price. It's really hard. I forgot how hard it is, but if I was, I remember when I started doing trading, it was really hard. I remember I'm from Sweden, so all of these terms is in English. It sounds easy when a TA explains, but when I try, it feels the opposite. It's always like that. That's why you have to practice. You have to practice. I wasn't this good when I started trading. I mean, it comes with experience. I never in my whole wide world thought that I was be able to talk about trading the way I does. And right now it's just like, one day you just realize that you actually kind of know what's going on. You'll never know 100%, but you do have the knowledge about it. I know you explained this the other day, but when you draw the fib from the bottom and when you do it from the top. Hi Natalie, have you considered opening a PrimeXbt account doing the conversion so we can follow your trades automatically? Yeah, yes, I'm gonna do that, Dai. Can you remove the big background colors? This is okay. I know you explained this the other day, but when you draw the fib from the bottom and when do you do it from the top? So when you're doing it from the top, You're just doing it because it's a downtrend. So if you are in a uptrend and wanna take the Fibonacci, you always take it from the lowest point to the highest point to find the retracement. When you're doing it on a short, you're always taking it from the top to the bottom. So it's just the opposite. How do you enter your trades? A breakup market orders or arbitrage trades may use a fixed limit orders or none of them. Ha 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 ha. It's different. I mean, I take my trade. Sometimes I take it from the fibs. Sometimes I take it from the support and resistance levels or supply or demand zones. So it's different. Sometimes I don't have a Fibonacci, but all of my limits orders usually are from the Fibonacci levels that I'm having. Let's go already. Well, I was born ready. Come on, guys. Okay, we're starting to have movements to the downside right now. The 4-hour chart closes in 32 minutes. Supply and demand zones. How do you look at those? I mean, it's almost the same as resistance zones. I mean, support and resistance zones. I just call it just different names. Just look at it. I'm gonna Google it just for that. Supply and demand. Supply zone, demand zone. I mean, it's just the same thing as support and resistance zones, but usually in the beginning when you starts to trade, when they're talking about support resistance zones, they're talking about, oh, this is a support, this is a resistance. So people think that, okay, number 37304 is the support. So if it's breaking that area, it's not valid anymore, but more of a supply and demand zone, if I'm not wrong. It's the zone. It could be, it's more than just one number. I'm asking because I have some question with entries using limit orders, and I have some bad experience with fake breakouts on support and resistance zones. Can you look at Phantom, please? Chart look bullish. Phantom. We're actually on Bitcoin Census, we're actually making a academy right now. Patricio. So, and it's so when we are having that one, I can promise you you'll have everything in the academy, and we're gonna go through everything with you. What was someone wanted me to look at? Phantom USDT. What's that? Ever since how do you, can you look at that, please? Chart look bullish. Yeah, everything looks bullish right now. So but we just have to wait for the market to come back down again. The thing is, when we're having a candlestick looking like this at a resistance zone, I don't like a candlestick looking like this. That's the thing. So that's when I'm telling you guys that usually the market feels the wick that we're having. So we can come back down and feel the wick that we're having, because this is it looks like a retarded inverted hammer, to be honest, this one. I know. So yeah, I do. We can come back down to the support again around 2.14, and then you see the continuation. What is your Snapchat? How big is Discord? Sometimes these things get crowded. We don't have Discord. We have Telegram. Okay, so we can look at FTM on the 15-minute chart, and we're taking the Fibonacci from low 2.1965 to the high, and that is 2.2927. And we can see the market coming back down to the Fibonacci levels around 2.23, and then you see the continuations, because we did come back down to the Fibonacci level that I did have since before. I think it was on the daily chart. Yeah, I took it from the lowest point right here on 2.09 to the highest point 2.2, and the market did come back down to that area, also came back down and retested the previous lower high that we did break. But looking at this pair, it could definitely continue back down again. So I would say use the Fibonacci level around 2.2335. And then we are, if we're breaking that zone, you'll have the Fibonacci level from the 4-hour chart around 2.117. Oh, 7. If it's breaking that area, you'll have the previous resistance right here. The market can come back down to, and then you see the continuation. Because just because the market now, if the market decides to come back down even more, that is not saying the market will continue down forever. You just have to find a solid support or Fibonacci level that it will respect, and then the continuation goes. BNB, of course. We're looking at BNB. Starting off. Oh, Jesus Lord! Look at this, guys. I mean, this is crazy. It's really crazy. But if you had a buy limit order on 425, it would have been activated. And where did I took it from? I took the Fibonacci level from, I don't even know where. Was it maybe on the weekly that I did? Oh yeah, I took the Fibonacci level from the weekly right here. From the low to the high. Market came back down to the 50% 2 days ago. Came back up, and right now we're having a new Fibonacci level. But I can take it from this low right here at 455 to the high, and that is 476. If we're seeing the market coming back down to 463 or 465 again, and if you start to see the rejection, as long as it's closing above this this leg here, I have my buy opportunity at that second leg, as long as it's closing above it or just beside it. We have to see how the market, how the candlestick is looking. If you're having huge momentum like this, you're not doing anything. that's my recommendation, that you should wait for the market. Looking at how the 4-hour close is 23 minutes left of this, that would also be an engulfing candle, because it's engulfed the previous bearish candlestick right here, and you can combine that with the Fibonacci level. So that is what I see on BNB right now. Okay, looking at Bitcoin one more time. We are retesting the resistance right now that we had since before, that I was talking about. I'm going down to the 5 minutes chart to see what's happening. I don't like the wicks right there though. Okay, so right now on Bitcoin, I'm gonna give you this right now because I need to go to bed because it's really late in Sweden. I promised myself I'm going to bed early to go to go to the gym. So we are right now retesting the resistance at 61307. If you're having the market coming up one more time, if you're seeing the market coming down again to the resistance, and you're seeing the market having dojis like this, I'm eating chocolate. Hey Nat, are you single? Thanks Nat, enjoy your coffee my dear. I'm not drinking coffee right now. I will be up the whole night, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. If the market comes back down to the support one more time, you're having dojis, I would definitely have a buy limit or a buy right there. Remember, this is what I see, so everything is your own responsibility. But I know you know that, guys, but I have to say that if it's breaking the support comes back down to 61124, you see movement to the upside if the market actually respects it, as long as it's closing above this previous low that we're having. And this is also where I'm taking my Fibonacci level from. Going to the 5 minutes chart, I mean, it could come back down a little bit more, so don't jump into the market too fast right now just because we had a huge movement. Let's say, guys, if the market right now decides to come back down even more, so it's breaking this Fibonacci, you're taking it, I'm taking a Fibonacci from 15 minutes chart from 59884 to the high, and that is 61258. If we're seeing the market coming to that area, also the previous support that we actually broke during this live stream that we did, was it? No. Oh yeah, we did. Comes back down, creates the second leg. So this is what I'll be talking about the whole time. Hey, everyone needs someone. Of course we need someone. Of course we do. But it has to be the special one. Oh yeah, I'm from Sweden. So it's pretty cold right here right now. Can you see right now we're having the market moves up. The market is going up again. Can you see how perfect this is, guys? Oh. They always say trading is easy, but it's not simple. Or is it the other way around? Trading is simple, but it's not easy. I think it's like that. Keep it simple, stupid, guys. So have this in mind now. So now we have another target if we miss the entry right here. Comes back down again, creates a... You look at the 5 minute chart when you enter a trade now, or you go to the 15 minutes. I mean, I use the different charts. You can see, it depends on how it looks like. Sometimes the 5 minutes chart doesn't look good at all. I only use 5 minutes if I see 15 minutes also looking good. Because we did have a bearish candlestick just closing above the previous resistance right here, but this is also a huge bearish candlestick, so I want to see how it looks on this on the 5 minutes. So I don't have to buy the market when I see this bearish candlestick, though I can buy the market when I see this bullish candlestick beside the bearish candlestick, because that tells me, okay, we're having the rejections, we're having kind of a doji. So that's why I'm using, and you can see that it was so perfect right now. It was so perfect. Okay, so now we're having huge momentum to the upside, guys. Huge momentum. Huge momentum. Breakout retest. Enjoy your wine. Okay, guys, so these, if the market comes back down to 61,200 or 300, because right now we are heading up, you have the levels. I've been talking about it. Just go back in the live stream when I'm talking about it, but I guess you'll have everything right now. Please like this video if you enjoyed the live stream together with me. If you understood something, you can also please also subscribe to the channel, so you know when I'm having my live streams or when I'm just giving out new videos. You can also be in going to our community, Bitcoin Census. You'll have the link below to our Telegram group, and we're talking about cryptocurrencies every day. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna end this live stream right now. I'm going to bed, so wherever you are in the world, I'm hoping you have a good day, a good night, or whatever. So we see each other tomorrow, and thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye, Pamela, Wesley, and John, and Queen JD. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.